Sunday. It's Sunday, which means we get to DIY something fabulous together. I'm so glad that you're here. It's gonna be really fun. Totally no-so, super simple, very satisfying. If you are brand new, first of all, welcome. I'm so glad that you found me. My name is Orly, and this is the DIY Designer. I do really fun DIY fashion and sometimes home decor, and really I'm just obsessed with personal style. I'm obsessed with inspiring you to express yourself through your style, to use this visual world to really just express who you are, and DIY is such an incredible way to do that because you get a custom piece without the custom price tag. And I'm so obsessed with personal style that I even created an online course to help you unlock your unique personal style. It's called Style Language. You already have a style language. Everybody does. You just don't know what yours is yet. And it's super simple. It's like 4 style words, 4 elements that you individually need to feel in every one of your outfits in order to feel like your best self. And once you unlock these words, it becomes like this cheat code, this like magical, simple little cheat code that you get to use to help you make decisions like, you know, should you buy those new jeans? Is that trend right for you? What kind of outfit do you feel like wearing today? Should you chop off all your hair? Should you dye it red? Should you get piercings? And it is totally custom and one of a kind to you. It's beautiful. So I will put the link for that course down below if you're interested. It's a really amazing process and I hope you go on that journey with me. Okay, today's DIY. I thought it was time for a no-so DIY. I just felt like we needed it. I was looking in my DIY folder and I found all of these really cool shirt mashups. Now there are 2 very important things to consider with this DIY when you're shopping. I thrifted these from the men's section. You can do that women's section, whatever you want. I would start by grabbing one shirt that either has a print or a color that you really love. Start there and then look for something that's gonna match with it. It's just gonna make your job easier than grabbing every shirt that you like. Number 2, you're gonna wanna try to find things that are as close in size as possible. It's just gonna make your job a lot easier. If you can look for shirts that have similar shoulders, similar sleeve length, similar hems, it's gonna end up combining so easily where it takes very little tweaking at all. So I would consider that unless your style language has something like wild and bold and avant-garde and contrast, and maybe you want to do something that's intentionally, one's really long, one's really short, one's oversized, one's not. If you like playing with that volume, know your style language. That will help you come up with all the details for how you want to create this DIY. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Let's get started. All right, so here are my 2 shirts. We're gonna do a little mashup. So all you need to do is cut the shirts right in half. So open up the shirt, unbutton it, find your center point and just slice them open. You can measure it. I just eyeballed it by looking at the label on the neckline and then just kind of followed that line straight down. Since these were striped shirts, it was really easy. I just sort of cut straight through the stripe and made sure that I stayed centered. Now I've got 2 separate halves. And the cool thing here is obviously the front is gonna button up. So all we have to contend with is this back piece. So however you wanna combine the back pieces together is totally up to you. I got some of this really cool D-ring tape. I thought doing a lace-up back would be really awesome. One option is having the D-ring tape on the outside so it's fully exposed. The other is folding and pressing the material and then having the D-ring on the inside so all you see are the little rings exposed. I was kind of playing around trying to decide what I liked, and ultimately I decided I wanted the D-ring on the inside so only the little rings were exposed. At the very top, I removed the very top D-ring because that's what's actually gonna be on my collar. And when my collar folds down like this, I want it to look like a little clean finished trim and not seeing like a little ring hanging. I thought that would be weird. So this half of the shirt has already been pressed. I guess my camera wasn't rolling, but I just folded it over like 1/4 inch, pressed it so it's nice and clean, and now I'm gluing it directly onto the grommet tape. A nice thin line of fabric glue. Take your fabric, lay it down right along that edge of the cotton twill so that again, all you're seeing is the little white tabs and the D-rings and you're not seeing the bulk of that cotton twill. Now you're gonna do the same thing to the other side, but what's very important is that you grab your first piece and you line it up to make sure that the rings are gonna line up parallel to each other so that as you lace it up, your shirt will stay centered and it won't end up being uneven. If you look at this next shot, you can see this isn't, I lined them up uneven to show you. Had I not made them straight, it would be uneven and then the shirt would be staggered and it wouldn't be straight. So obviously I made sure not to do that and now I'm just lacing everything up. You can use any kind of a rope, a shoelace, anything you want. I got a little bit of a denim trim. I end up changing this and I end up lacing it from the neck down so that I can leave the waist open and you'll see that at the very end. For my second shirt, I just decided to glue the backs together. So again, fabric glue, one line, straight down, connect the 2. This is totally no-so, and my shirt is basically connected. I thought though that a really cropped, like ultra cropped version would be cute. So I measured from high point shoulder down on myself. That gave me about 16 inches, so I just kind of plotted that and cropped it. I tried it on and I was like, it's not that special. So then I decided to turn it into a t-shirt and I was like, it's not that special. So then I decided to keep cutting it until I ended up with this like bib-like idea. And I took the other D-ring that I had, the sort of blue lace one, and I'm doing it on the outside. This particular trim is decorative. It's like a little scalloped edge lace detail. So I might as well do it on the outside. Not only is it gonna let me lace it up so I can actually close it and keep it no-sew, but it's also gonna be a pretty decorative detail going all over the shoulder and back down to the bottom. They look really awesome and are very special. So I hope that you guys will give this one a shot. The Rock Knot Transformer is back in stock. I've been sold out for a few months, but it's back in stock if you guys were wanting to get that purse. The link is down below, and also the Style Language online course, which is fully open, and people are going through it and having just the most beautiful revelations, and it's an amazing thing. So I hope you guys will go on that journey. Okay, enjoy the fashion show, and I'll see you next week. Mwah. Thanks for being here. 'Cause I wonder if you feel the